Hi guys, welcome to my weekly makeup basket. I did film one last week, so you're gonna get a double feature. 2 weeks worth of makeup baskets. So I'm just gonna insert the previous week's makeup basket here. Hey guys, so I have my weekly makeup basket to share with you. I really liked having a weekly makeup basket last week. I liked the shortness of it. So this week I'm gonna pare it back a little bit more. It was quite a lot of products. So I'm gonna strip it back a little bit. The lips are still a tiny bit excessive, but I do change my lip colour up quite a lot during the day. So I'm just gonna jump right in, starting with eyes. Of course, I have my eyeshadow primer and the little plasticky bit popped off. I'm almost finished with this guy as well. I've got my eyeshadow palettes, my Pan That palette, and my palette of the month. For mascaras, I have two mascaras this time. I've got the Super Shock Definition and the Marc Big and Phenomenal Volume. Yeah, I'm actually just trialing this one out. I love what it does. It does smudge on me though. So yeah. For shadow pencils, I have two shadow pencils. We have Amethyst from Laura Mercier, which is a lovely kind of taupey, rosy purple, almost like the rosewood shadow from Laura Mercier. And I have the number 7 Stay Perfect shadow pencil in Coffee Bean, which is stunning. So I'm going to try and get some use out of these guys this week. I only have one eyeliner pencil this week because it's almost the end of my Finish 5 by Cinco de Mayo challenge, and I really want to get this guy used up. And this is in black brown. It's basically just a black pencil. And of course I have the same two brow products as last time. I actually kind of hurt my nose there. We have the Beautiful Brow from number 7, which just has the tiniest little bit left. I actually thought I would finish it last week. And we have the Marc Perfect Brow Sculpting Pencil, which I've actually been keeping in my makeup bag. Onto face, I've put away quite a lot of products. Again, I just kind of want to focus and narrow in on things where projects are kind of ending sooner. So I have the Clarins Smoothing primer. It's just like a little putty. I only really use it around my pores, around my nose. So it is going to take some dedication to get through this guy. I put away the Becca Backlight Primer Filter and wanted to focus on the Skin Illuminator from number 7. This is a multi-purpose illuminating product, and it does even suggest using it as a primer. So I'm going to use it in place of the Backlight Primer Filter. I do also still have the Revolution Liquid Illuminator. I kind of thought of the idea of putting this down as a primer. I may try that, just see what happens. But I do like it mixed in with the foundation, and I think layering this and then mixing it in with the foundation might be a little bit too much. I'll try it and see, but I think it might be too much. For foundation, I only have one foundation this week, and that is the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation. This is in my hashtag 54321 challenge, and I haven't touched anything. Well, I've touched one product from that project, so I want to focus in more on those products, which is why they're in this week's makeup basket. So only one foundation this week. Gonna see how it goes. I do have 4 concealers, which I know is a bit excessive. The Ivory Beige Touche Magique is the one I keep in my makeup bag. I think it might be close to being done. Then we have the Rose Beige. This is my second Rose Beige. Hint, hint. Well, not hint, hint. Spoiler alert, I did finish the other one. The Smashbox High Definition Concealer. I'm thinking of using this as sort of an inner corner color corrector thing, kind of like how I did with the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Concealer. And then we have the YSL All Hours Concealer, because I have this in a project and I actually haven't touched it yet, so that's kind of bad. And to set everything, of course, I have my number 7 Perfect Light Loose Powder. For bronzing products, I have my Becca Bali Sands and the Aphrodisiac from Colourpop. It is a blush, but I've now branded it a bronzing product in my collection. That's how I've been using it, it's how I've been enjoying it, and it works. For highlight, I have the Becca Opal. I think I'm very, very close to hitting pan on this guy, so I'm really excited. Then I have the NYX Boho Chic Cream Blush and the Cream Puff Blush in Nude Mauve from Max Factor. These are the only blushes that I'm going to be focusing on this week. Oh, tell a lie, there was another eye product, the Zodiac eyeshadow from Urban Decay, which I still didn't use last week. I need to work this in somewhere, anywhere, do something with it. Oh, and then we come on to my lip products. I have 5 lip liners, which is crazy, 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 but I want some of them to get more love. I still have the Coral and the Plumberry lip liners. I'm going to be a lot more gentle this week. So we have a Plumberry, we have Coral, and I have 3 nude lip liners. We have Iconic Nude from Charlotte Tilbury, which is beautiful. I have Mauve Moment from Max Factor and another Max Factor one in Brown and Nude, which is actually a lot lighter than I remember it being. I have the L'Oreal lip gloss in Resist Me and the Gen Nude lip cream in Boss. And then 4 lipsticks. I have the Estee Lauder lipstick in Tiger Eye, which is on the end here. The L'Oreal lipstick in Fever, which is this matte orange shade here. The little sample of Hot Plum, which is this guy here, and the little sample of Red Flash, which is there. So that's everything in my makeup basket this week. I'm looking forward to getting in and using some new bits and bobs. It is definitely more of a pared down thing, so I'm going to be doing the same face all week and just changing up the lip colours. I might do like a specific eye look, so I can maybe work a bit more on my eyeshadows. I don't know. We've got a Pan That palette update coming next, not this week after this video, but the week after. So hopefully I can hit pan on something before I do that update. That's the goal. And now we're gonna talk about this week's makeup. As most of you know, I am now filming for 2 channels, so I'm kind of taking it as an opportunity to sort of double down on my makeup panning possibilities. So I have both everyday makeup in here and a filming makeup in here. So of course we have the usual suspects. We have my primer potion, my 1 month 1 palette, and my Pan That palette. I have a couple of cream shadows in here, the same 2 shadow pencils as before. We have Amethyst from Laura Mercier and Coffee Bean from number 7, which I've actually been getting quite a bit of use out of. Just keeping it simple with the 1 pencil liner. This is Black Brown from Avon, one of the glimmer sticks. It's getting there, it's almost done. I do have 3 brow products in here. I've taken it out using the Anastasia brow pomade because my eyebrows just were not sitting well and the brow pencils just weren't doing everything I needed. So I now use this guy on the tails of my brows, and then I use the brow pencils on everything else. I have the number 7 pencil, which I've lost the cap for, and we have the MARC brow sculpting pencil. I kind of thought this guy would be done by now, it has the tiniest little bit left in there, and then I'm onto this guy. I have been using the MARC one. I've been keeping it in my makeup bag for touch-ups because I am a bit high maintenance. I like to touch up my brows during the day. I'm sorry, sue me. For mascara at the moment, I'm trying out a new guy, this fluorescent tube. This is the MARC Big and Phenomenal volume, which I have in just now. I will say, I like what it does for my lashes, but like all the other MARC mascaras I've used, I do find it very difficult to remove, and I do find it it runs very easily. I did have like a hay fever attack, and I looked like I'd been to a funeral. It looked although I'd been bawling my eyes out. So yeah, if you're looking for something that's in any way waterproof, this is probably not the best. But if you're looking for something that's good volume and you don't have watery eyes isn't an issue, this is probably a good option. On to base makeup. For priming, I have the Backlight Priming Filter and the Skin Illuminator from number 7. For concealer, I have 4 concealers. We have the Touche Magique in Rose Beige, the one in Ivory Beige, the Smashbox High Definition Concealer, and the you wouldn't call this L'Oreal, the YSL All Hours Concealer. So we're going to be working on all of those guys. For actual foundation, I have 2 foundations. I've got the Double Wear Light Foundation, which is what I've been using for filming. And then we have the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation. I don't know what to think of this guy. I feel like I have to use a lot of it, and it looks okay, and then suddenly it doesn't look okay. I need to play about with it a bit more and see how it goes. I forgot a primer product. We have the Smoothing Skin Primer from Clarins. I have my liquid highlight drops from Makeup Revolution. For powder highlight, we have Opal from Becca, which is what I've got on at the moment. And I've also pulled out Guerlain's Cruel Gardenia. I'm using Opal for filming and then using Cruel Gardenia during the day. For cream blush, we have a Boho sheet, which I actually kind of hit baby pan on. I'm so excited. The Cream Puff blush in Nude Mauve, and the Estee Lauder blush in Sensuous Rose. For cream bronzer, I'm using Aphrodisiac, which is technically a blush, but I've recategorized it in my collection as a cream bronzer, and I love using it as a cream bronzer. For powder bronzer, I have the Bali Sands from Becca. And for powders, setting wise, of course I'm still using the Perfect Light translucent powder from number 7. And guys, this is why you shouldn't leave your makeup in the bathroom. I left it on the windowsill when my partner had a shower twice, like twice in the same week. I've said to him to move it, but just in one ear out the other, right? But this is what happens when steam gets to your makeup products, guys. Like it's not good. It's not good. So don't leave your makeup in the bathroom. And for touch-ups, I've got the luminous, whatchamacallit, Candle Glow powder from Laura Mercier. Onto the lip products, I do have quite a bit of lip products this time. We have the Iconic Nude Lip Pencil, which I actually didn't get around to sharpening last week, so I didn't manage to use it. We have the Brown and Nude one, which I used a couple of times. I need to sharpen it. Plumberry, which these 2 pencils I'm sure you guys are sick of seeing. Plumberry and Coral. Love these 2. I have my two mini lipsticks in Hot Plum and Red Flash. We have Fever from L'Oreal. Charlotte Tilbury's Hepburn Honey. Classic Matte from Dior. Finally busted out Whirl from MAC. Try and get some use out of this guy. And Tiger Eye from Estee Lauder. Then I have a gloss and a liquid lipstick. We have Boss from Bare Minerals and Resist Me from L'Oreal. So there you have my makeup basket for this week and last week. I hope you guys enjoyed the little double feature. I just figured since I'd already filmed it, I didn't want to waste the footage. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.